Hello and welcome back to another Chair Chat. In today's episode we talk about why Netflix is ruining the next generation, the war between Xbox and PlayStation is heating up, my suggestion this week is a film that's worth revisiting, and I answer your questions. If you want to be involved in Chair Chat, then be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then also comment down below a question that I can answer in the next video. First up, I've come to the conclusion that on-demand services like Netflix, Amazon Video, and Disney Plus are ruining the next generation. In a previous Chair Chat, I talked about what I do for my job. If you haven't watched that episode, please click on the I button in the top right hand corner of the screen now and go and watch it. In that video, I explained that I work in a children's home, and whilst working there last week, I realised something about the kids, and that was their lack of patience for anything. Whenever the kids had to wait for anything at all, they became really agitated and lacked any sense of patience. And here is my theory as to why that is. Everything nowadays is on demand. The kids watch lots, and I mean a lot, of Netflix. Whilst they're watching a show, they're perfectly pleasant, calm, quiet and entertained. But as soon as the episode ends, they turn into absolute animals, shouting and screaming at whoever in the room has the remote because the next episode timer button has come up. This timer lasts 10 seconds. 10 seconds! These kids have everything on demand, so much so that they can't wait 10 seconds. God forbid the internet buffers, they're basically on the blinking ceiling. Don't even get me started about when they're watching normal TV and the adverts come on. We're essentially on the verge of World War III starting. Now, when I was young, sounding like I'm talking as if I'm about 60 years old, we had to wait for everything. Waiting for our favourite TV show to come on at a certain time of day and a certain day of the week. For the adverts between episodes to finish. Everything needed a bit of patience. In fact, I remember in video games that if you got defeated by a boss, you'd have to re-watch the whole cutscene that came before that boss battle before you could try it again. None of this hold the cross button to skip the cutscene rubbish. Nowadays, the kids that I work with, they don't even take in the story full stop. They're holding down the button to skip the cutscene on their first time of watching it, let alone after a failed boss attempt. And who do I blame for this? Netflix. That's not to say I don't want to work with Netflix in the future. If this video blows up, then I'm very sorry, Netflix. Please hire me to take over from Stephen Tries. Or work with him, I'm happy to share the wage, it's fine. Speaking of video games, the console war between Microsoft and Sony, Xbox and PlayStation, has really heated up. Microsoft purchased Activision Blizzard, which is the company that is behind great gaming franchises like World of Warcraft, Overwatch, and of course Call of Duty. Xbox gamers instantly took to the internet to gloat about this acquisition, only for Xbox heads to then come out and announce that these games would still be coming to PlayStation consoles in the future. Or most of them at least. Basically the one that everyone cares about, Call of Duty. Although I could really do with a reason not to be able to play that game again. I buy it year after year and I still fail at it miserably. Didn't buy the new one though. Go me. PlayStation also acquired Bungie, who are the original makers of Halo and the massive FPS game Destiny. Now, these acquisitions look pretty simple on the surface, but what it could do is it could open up to massive changes in the gaming world. For example, there is scope for, in the future, past any originally planned games, that these games could become exclusives on both of those consoles. For example, PlayStation could miss out on franchises like Overwatch or Call of Duty. Now, the Xbox heads did say that they were going to respect any current deals in place, but that isn't to say that in 4 years' time, when certain contracts run out, they could make games like Call of Duty exclusive. Now, would I be annoyed as primarily a PlayStation gamer if this happened? If I missed out on these big Activision Blizzard games? Yes, I would. I would be annoyed because I like to play. I'm really looking forward to playing an Overwatch again, for example. But do I see this happening? No. That's billions of dollars that these companies need to make back, let alone make profit on these investments. The only way that Microsoft and Sony can make any money back is by selling these franchises' games to as many gamers as possible. And if they were to make these franchises exclusive to just their consoles, then they instantly slash their potential customer base by at least 50%. Therefore, either these games will continue to come to the other platform as they have done before, Or there is one other option, and that could be that Xbox's Game Pass plus whatever PlayStation's alternative ends up being could become available on the opposition's console. This would allow the gamer to subscribe to the other console service so that they could play the other console's exclusives on their home console. So we could be playing The Last of Us on Xbox and Forza on PlayStation. It's a long shot, but so long as it's financially beneficial for both parties, there's a slight chance it could happen. I am excited to see where this goes in the future, but I don't think that the initial consumer panic is really needed. What do you all think? Could we see Call of Duty and Overwatch, for example, become Xbox exclusive games? Or is there a chance that we could see Xbox Game Pass come into PlayStation? Let me know in the comments right now your views on this. Now on to my recommendation for the video. This recommendation is a film that came out forever ago. Now this film comes from my favourite book series of all time, but it also helped skyrocket the Battle Royale game mode. The Hunger Games came out forever ago. However, it popped up on my recommended recently on Netflix, so you know what? I gave it a rewatch. For those of you who don't know what the Hunger Games is, I am very confused about that, but I'll give you a brief explanation. 2 people from each district, there's 12 districts in total, have to sacrifice 2 young people to fight it to the death in an arena to help please the people that live in the capital. Every year, 2 people are selected from each of these different districts, and they go on to compete in a pretty gruesome entertainment show. I'm happy to say the film actually holds up. There's some interesting CGI moments in the opening ceremony scene, but apart from that, the story, the concept of it all, the writing, the acting is actually still decent to watch. If you're too young to have watched the Hunger Games previously, please head back and watch them, it's worth it. You'll see how this film heavily influenced the very famous Minecraft Hunger Games game mode. It then, of course, snowballed into things like Fortnite, Apex, Warzone, H1Z1, PUBG Battlegrounds, all sorts. This film, even though I know it wasn't the first film in the world to do this concept, is a massive influence on gaming culture today, something that a lot of you who watch this I know are out there enjoying. Now it's time to answer some of your questions. This is the part of the video where I go off script 100% and you guys get a raw answer to your questions that you asked in the last episode. If you want me to answer your questions in the future, pop it in the comments now. Jordan asks, will we see a FIFA video again? Now, I started a little trial Ayres FC FIFA based content channel here on YouTube, and I did a couple of career mode episodes with Newcastle. I did 3 in total. The first 2 did well, the third one not so much. I enjoyed making them. I just haven't really found time to do it since I started it in December. Will I go back to it again? Potentially. I think it's going to be something that I flutter in and out of. So if you are a subscriber to that channel, you might one day see a video pop up. But I think I was doing it very much on a trial perspective to see how many people would engage with it. And it actually did alright. I don't really know what happened. I don't know why I stopped doing it. I think I kind of got into the Pokemon stuff on the Ayres Games channel. And I kind of like playing FIFA in my spare time. I like picking it up and putting it down whenever I want to. I don't like putting time aside to sit down and record something like I am now. I lead a very busy life. You'll find that out in some future Ayres videos coming soon. And it's really hard to find that time to sit and just play FIFA career mode and try and make it entertaining. I get that FIFA career mode can be entertaining, but I just didn't think I was doing a great job at it, so I did stop. If people want to go and watch the first 3 episodes, the link will be in the description of this video, and then comment on them. If you want me to continue that series, I'll happily go into it and we can see where it goes. But for now, I'm thinking about a couple of different FIFA videos that I might want to do, but I don't have any desire to do it over the Ayres or the Ayres Games content. I'm very aware that I'm close to overloading on my hobby a little bit. I feel like I do a lot for my hobby. I was posting daily on Instagram for a while, which I'm now going to try and maybe tail back a little bit to a couple of times a week posting on there. And I've also, been posting daily on the Ayres Games channel. Something else that I might have to tail back with a little bit, but I want to try and keep up. I need to try and prioritise what I'm doing, basically. And I feel like I'm one of those people that starts a lot of different things all at once and just has to try and do everything. I want to build one thing. Matt Ayres Games channel is my main focus. Matt Ayres, this channel that you're watching this video on, is like my secondary focus. It's where I post stuff when I can, which I'm being very relaxed with, and I think that's actually helping me, because it means when I make this content, I'm really passionate about it, and it's well thought out and well planned, but I don't have to fit myself around a schedule, for example. And then the other stuff that I do, like the Instagram and stuff, I went full blast with for a month and a bit. I'm now going to start pulling myself back on that a little bit as well. So I'm one of those people that goes gung-ho and then realizes he probably can't manage it and it's not realistic. I think I need to be better at planning my time rather than just throwing myself into anything I can think of. Stuyven has also asked, how is I nearly said FIFA 22 then. How is 2022 treating me so far? It's going well. I've managed to change my job. I start my new job in like a week's time, which is very exciting. I'm leaving my current job in the children's home, which is equally sad because I do enjoy working there, but it's the right thing to do for me right now. I'll be getting my weekends back. I won't be away from my wife for a week at a time. Everything's kind of going in the right direction. It's going in the way that I wanted it to go at the end of 2021. I set a very clear goal at the end of 2021 for what I wanted to achieve in 2022, and I've already ticked off one massive part of that, which was to be able to be at home more, to be around more, to support the family, and I'm going to be able to do that with this new change of job. I've been going to the gym quite regularly. I did put on a lot of weight between Christmas and the end of January. In Feb, I've started that little grind now to trying to get myself back to where I want to be. That is another one of my big goals. I've already said about the one goal with my job, which I've managed to achieve. My second goal I want to achieve is to lose quite a bit of weight and get more in shape. And I'm going to do that by maybe getting a PT for a little bit, even if that is just to get me going to begin with. I'm not sure I'll be able to afford PT sessions going forward that much, but I'm looking to at least get a bit of a kickstart from someone to help me get on the right track to losing weight and getting the body that I want to get. That's going really well so far. I've done a couple of early mornings at the gym, followed by, I'm on a rest day at the moment, which is great because I've just played games and made this video. I'll go on a walk later to get my steps in, but apart from that, I'm relaxed today, which is nice, but that's knowing that I've done lots of exercise earlier in the week, so I don't feel guilty for doing this hobby, which is cool. And the final thing so far in 2022, music's been rubbish. No good songs have been coming out. That's been a bit disappointing. A couple of good films have come out, a couple of good TV series have come out. But the one thing that I'm really enjoying that I've managed to get myself into is football. I managed to get myself in the starting 11 in our last match, and I'm hoping that will continue going forward. I'm hoping to get a couple more games under my belt where I'll get to play in the midfield and hopefully become a more regular player at my football team. So that's only going to be helped by the fact I'll be here every week now, so I'll be available for every fixture. And yeah, this year is treating me pretty well so far. I can't really complain. It's been good so far. I'm hoping that I achieve my goals going forward. And I've got some big announcements coming soon on this channel. And in a couple of videos time, I'll be doing an announcement to you all, which you'll understand will change my life forever. So I'm looking forward to sharing that one with you. And that is going to become a massive part of my 2022 journey. But there we have it. That is the end of this episode of Chair Chat. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Remember to hit the like button and show your support on this channel. It's much appreciated. If you aren't subscribed and you're new, welcome to the community. Hit a subscription on this YouTube channel and check out my other channels. Links in the description down below. And also join the Discord. That's down below as well. We chat on there every single day. It's a great community to be a part of. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to be involved in the next one, comment me a question to answer here on Chair Chat for you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.